This is how our story started about the timeshare nightmare that we were going through. One day I received a phone call. They said it was a medical survey for breast cancer. Normally we would just say no thanks and hang up. But since my father has recently passed away with lung cancer, so I took the survey and I helped them out. A few days later, somebody calling from Caribbean Cruise Line telling me that because of the survey, I win the cruise for two. They convinced me that it was a legitimate vacation package. All I have to do is pay port fee, and then the package is mine. So I upgraded the package, and for the Bahamas for 9 days for five people. My in-laws, my mother-in-laws and father-in-laws, and my son and my husband. We all went to the vacation. The last day before we leave for the plane, I called them, Caribbean Cruise Line, and asking what I needed to do. And they said there will be a 2-hour presentation. On the second day, we arrived at Orlando. So when we went to Orlando, we have to check in the welcome center. And we were told that if we don't go to the orientation that they're going to do the presentation, then the packages that we bought, I upgraded and bought for my in-laws are not valid. They're not going to give us any tickets. So it's a mandatory presentation that we have to go to. So I made the appointment early since I don't want to waste time, sitting in and listening to somebody when we can be out and having fun in Florida. Because I want my in-laws to have fun, and since that is their first vacation, they're over 65 years old. So I wanted them to have a nice vacation with our family and with their grandson. So the next morning, we went to the presentation at 10 o'clock, and we met Tony, our salesman. And he said he took us to lunch. It was a fixed menu. The portion was very small. And after he talked for about half an hour, then the food arrived. And then he keep talking, and he said it's very nice for us to be taking our parents. My in-laws out for vacation. The family value is really good. And then he also asked, oh, where are you guys staying at? And then we mentioned that we're staying at Ramada Main Gate, the West Main Gate. And he's like, oh, the pool, the smell, isn't it terrible? You don't want to bring your, parents to this kind of place. And I'm going to show you later, what kind of place, you can bring your family for a vacation next time. So, he talks and go on and about, how great, family value is. And then he was really close to my son. He was like basically best friend with my son, and watching him and making sure that he was okay. We never actually met anybody that, get, extra care of our son. People are friendly, with our friends and stuff. My son, they would play, but nobody ever approach him and make sure that he's comfortable, what he likes, and just talking and making him laugh. So we were very comfortable with Tony. And then after the lunch, he took us to this luxury hotel, a condo, a 2-bedroom condo with a jacuzzi. He gave us a tour. And we walk inside, and he said this is the sample. That is how all their buildings are. 2 of those 2 bedrooms with nice jacuzzi and everything. So after that, he took us to this big conference where everybody is sitting in the table. With each table has a salesperson and vacation people, just like us. So we were sitting there, and he started talking. The whole time I have no idea what they're trying to sell. And And then he was flipping through the book and saying, the whatever we offering, I mean, really nice vacation. You can take your families there. It'd be like, I mean, we'll be in heaven, basically, if whatever that, they're offering us. So we were listening, and then when I heard about it is a timeshare, and you have to, buy a week of property. So I told my husband, no, we're not ready for this kind of decision. And then they keep telling us about, you come over here, you stay in the hotel one night, $150, on and on and on. And I mean they were doing calculation. Since Tony alone cannot convince us, so they bring another person. I think his name is Vic. He came in, and then he say, okay, look here, you're not making a bad decision. This timeshare is an investment. They tell us, if you're not using it, you can sell it, you can let your other family relatives use it. I mean, you will even make money out of it, so you don't even have to pay for your maintenance fee, since you'll be renting it out. And I mean, if you calculate it, I mean, whatever price that they're giving me is, hey, I mean, in a year, the vacation that you take is going to cost this much. I mean, if you pay this, the rest of your life, you'll be all set. That's, they make it sound so good. Well, I still told my husband and them that, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't want to jump into a decision. We don't know nothing about timeshare. I mean, it was my first time hearing about timeshare, and I don't want to get into it. So we keep saying no, and they're trying to look at us, and we're not trying to appreciate them. So we told them, give us time. And I mean, how about, we come back from vacation and we'll call you, and we'll tell you, if we want to accept your offer. And they said, if it's today deal, we're gonna knock off, I mean, we're going to add in additional vacation package for you. So you'll have not only the week of what you're buying, but you'll get an extra bonus package. And on top of that, you're going to get another package. So basically, we're getting 3 vacation packages that they promised us that we'll be getting. So the meeting is at 10 o'clock. And then until 4 o'clock. They were trying to convince us to buy. And, I have my 2 in-laws sitting on the next table. I mean, it was just, they keep on looking at us. When is it going to be done? They're tired. They're hungry. I mean, they just want to go